ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
So, huge honor for me to be here. Thank you so much to Lehari for organizing this beautiful evening. And first of all, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Chief Minister. I'm a huge follower of yours, and I was very thrilled when you became the Chief Minister because of your immense experience in governance. You've been in the upper house, the Legislative Council, you've been in the lower house, you've been Minister of Water, of Home Affairs, of Parliamentary Affairs, you've been Minister of Law, and so you've got so much of experience in governance, and I'm really glad that you are leading us. So big round of applause to our Chief Minister. And of course Larry, very grateful to Larry. This whole company of Larry is a family-run business, and I'm really grateful that they have made me a part of their family. When I started making Divine Tides, the album, I had approached Larry and I spoke to them and I told them that I'm doing this particular album, and there was no question about it. They just said that I'll support you, we'll support you in any way possible, and they supported me in every way possible. And anything I wanted, they would just give me. And I have signed contracts with pretty much every single record label all over the world, in almost more than 40 countries. And this was the first ever experience that I've had while making Divine Tides with Lehari, that there was absolutely no contract. Till today, there is no contract signed with them. It is only on word of mouth. It is, as they say, a gentleman or a gentlewoman or a lady agreement or whatever, but it's been an absolute pleasure working with them. Now, about Divine Tides itself, I just wanted to make an appeal. The only kind of music that I make is about the environment, about sustainability and social impact. I do not do pop music. I do not do film music anymore. The only kind of music that I make is music that in my own small, tiny capacity to make this world a better place. Now, when it comes to the appeal that I would like to make today is that all of us are artists over here, or all of us are people who enable artists. So we are two kinds of people over here, all of us over here. So I feel that with all the problems that we face on our planet, there are so many problems, environmental problems like climate change, we've got species extinction, air pollution, plastics pollution, we've got so many social issues like poverty, hunger, sanitation, water, so many issues. With all these issues that we face, the biggest threat that we face to ourselves and to the human species is the constant thought that we have that somebody else will make a difference. We're always waiting for governments to make a difference, we're waiting for leaders to make a difference, for corporations, for NGOs, for intergovernmental bodies to make a difference, when the truth is that the only way we can make a difference is if we bring about change within our own lives. If we bring about behavioral change. Now, everybody talks about changing the world, but nobody talks about changing themselves. And that's not because all of us are evil people. It's not because all of us are evil people, but it's because we haven't empowered ourselves to believe that the small, tiny changes that we make within our own lives, can actually make a huge difference. So how do we inspire people to bring about change within their own lives? How do we inspire people to bring about better habits and behavioral change? And that is that, we can make 1,000 speeches, we can showcase a ton of scientific data, but what is required is for artists to interpret these complex thoughts and ideas, these speeches, these scientific data into the simple language of music or film and showcase it to people and get them to emotionally react to it and to bring about change within their own lives, because only emotions works, and that is why it's very important for artists and for people who enable artists to take it up as a responsibility to bring about change in people's lives, to make this world a better place, and to help our government. To help our government with their narratives and to help our government and to enable our government to do a better job. So thank you so much for this huge honor. Thank you so much for this evening. And now I would like to, with a huge round of applause, I'd like to call upon our Honorable Chief Minister on stage to speak.